Good afternoon, I'm Melanie, and today I'm going to show you some of the things I bought at the Sydney Destash Market. I don't know if this is the first time it's been held, but I came across it on the Instagram and I got there before the start time at 11, and 5 minutes after, it was absolutely packed, crammed full of stall holders and people shopping. So it wasn't for the faint-hearted, but there were lots of good things, lots of vintage, lots of large pieces of fabric, which were a bargain. I stuck to the small things because I don't need large pieces of fabric, and I'm going to show you some of the things, well, all of the things I got, including this little pack, which was the most expensive thing I bought and the first thing I bought because kittens. I couldn't leave it. Look, kittens in a basket. It's got all the needles and things in there, which is, not what I bought it for. I would have happily purchased it if it was empty. But look at those cats. So that went in my bag. It's also got some trim and some more needles. So that was very lovely. I bought some gingham ribbon, which has a nice edge on it. Some more ribbon with some nice bright flowers. I'm trying to steer clear from the oranges and browns and the muted colours that I normally go for. I don't know, I was trying to, look for brighter colours, which I think I did find. Uh, from another person, I managed to find some laundry labels. Now, these are not my initials, but I never see these, and so I decided to pick some up. So I've got, is that NKRABN? This one's HC and DN. And I just, love the look of these. The only way we can get them in Australia, or that I've seen, is to purchase them online. So it was really nice to actually see them in the wild. So I grabbed some, I couldn't help myself. I got some, I think this is polished cotton. It's only a remnant, it was only a few dollars just for these flowers, which are gorgeous. And this lovely old piece of something, maybe it was taken off, I don't know, piece of furniture. Actually, I should have asked the person who was selling it where it came from, but I just love the faded and worn look that it has. It's really lovely, and it's a decent size, and it wasn't very expensive at all. I picked up a placemat, which I know it's showing up as quite white, but it's actually off-white in real life, but really lovely bright flowers. And then from another stall, I picked up some doilies, and she gave me a good price because she was just wanted to get rid of things. And I'm showing you all of this, and I'm going to be in the same position one day because I won't be able to use all of this, where I just want to get rid of it. But for the meantime, I'm happy to enjoy it. This is really lovely. I don't think I have any nice blue doilies. And I think there's another one under here. This is quite a large one with a fan and some flowers. And then as I bought those, I saw that she had these, which I think are napkins. but I just couldn't resist these bright pink and red flowers, which I think are gorgeous. And there's two of them here. So that's quite a decent size. Um, I think that would make a really lovely needlebook cover. But I just think those flowers are really, really lovely. But my favourite find, and the best bargain, was upstairs, and I almost missed the upstairs section, and I can't believe it. But basically, there was a lady who had tubs of things and was just really wanting to get rid of her stuff. And so basically, all of these scraps were $1. And then I have a bunch of little doilies here for 5. Um, I mean, these are not whole scraps at all. They literally are just tiny pieces, but some really nice vintage fabrics and patterns. This one's really nice with the rose. And, it really was. I was happily looking in this tub um, by myself, and then someone else came next to me and basically stuck their head in mine while digging through, also looking for these fabrics. So, it was a bit of a fight to get some of this. These are children's prints by the looks of it. I probably wouldn't have picked this up, but to be honest, I was literally just trying to grab whatever I could so that the person next to me wouldn't take all the good things. Oh, this is really cute with kittens on it. There's a piece of this. What is this? Probably a collar or something. I don't think this is very old at all. But I was just grabbing like a mad woman. This is really nice. I managed to pick this up. That was in the basket, or sorry, the tub as well. McDougall's self-raising flower, which was a great score. There's a lot of repeated prints here. One is very sweet. I don't know if that looks like raspberries on there, but really lovely pink and red. And I'm really pleased that I managed to get a lot of pink and red, which was a bit of a theme today. So they really are strange, misshapen scraps, but I am not complaining. And then I just sifted through the little box that she had with all her doilies and things, and basically just picked out the small ones. Now, I'm sure everybody is obsessed with Beck at So Be Curated on YouTube. She makes the most adorable needlebooks, and she's always using fine doilies, small pieces of embroideries, and I think these would have been coasters. But I thought they were just perfect sizes to use in little needlebooks. And I actually bought one of Beck's kits because I just loved the fabric that she had for the cover, which I'm yet to make, of course. But now I have a whole lot of extra pieces that I can use. These look like, I'm not sure if that was cut from something or if that was made that way. More scraps. This would have been a whole doily that's been cut into. I think this lady said that her mum really loved making things, and she would buy a lot of that for her to use. But then she was left with it when her mum passed away, and so her daughter had moved in, and they need the space and basically just wanted to move things on. And I couldn't believe that in the bottom of that same tub was this vintage needle case, needle book. It doesn't have anything in it. Well, okay, I lie. It has a needle threader and one needle. But I basically picked it out of the basket along with all of these scraps. And when I showed her what I had, she said, just give me $1. So I couldn't believe it, because earlier I was walking around and I was watching people and I was looking at what they had in their hands, feeling pretty upset that I didn't get there first. But I was really pleased that I came away with, look at that, it's gorgeous. So now I have 2 needle books, and it's not so bad that I paid more for the one with the kittens on it, because I have this one too. So lots of fun. Also, not at this sale, but yesterday, I found another op shop, which is new to me, and I don't know if it's the same in your area, your country, your town, but finding op shops with decent prices and quality items is a bit of a stretch these days. And this is a new to me op shop that had some really gorgeous things, and the prices weren't insane. It was really nicely curated, and the whole shop is just really lovely. So I couldn't resist this little book, which I think, does that inscription say 1879? 1819? I'm not sure. Anyway, really cute, nice engravings inside. It's a really cute size. I bought it with the intention of using it to alter as a journal, but I don't know if I will. And it even came with some pressed flowers, which I thought was adorable. So I found a little book. I found a spool for $1. I couldn't believe it. I don't think this is vintage at all. To be honest, I'm not sure what would have been wrapped around it, but I mean, it was $1, so I grabbed it. I also found some doilies. Now, of course, this is before I found this huge stash at the markets today. But I restrained myself. I only picked up a couple. I think this one was $1. I found this one with the, do you call that cut work? I never know what this style is. Is it that way? Or actually, maybe it's that way. I think that's it, with a nice rose. And this one I picked up literally just for the edging, because I thought the edging was so cute, and I had no idea what it is. It comes with this piece, and you know, there's some staining on it, but that's fine. There's some rickrack on there as well. And then this also, and I paid $3 for these 2 pieces, I think. And when I looked on the tag, it said cot sheet. So I think this was meant for a baby's cot. So that's the sheet and a little pillowcase, which is very cute. So again, I thought that corner sticking out of a little needle book would look adorable. So I have lots of projects, and I also found some of these placemats, which were great value, 2 for $5, I think. And the flowers are really big and nice blue, and they're not completely sewn down. So is that meant to hold your fork and knife or your cutlery or something? I thought it just wasn't sewn down properly to begin with, but the other one is the same. And so that makes me believe that it's designed that way. So I was very, very pleased to find that. And I think I also picked up a tiny wooden spool. I don't need any more of these, but it was very small and I liked it. And that is everything. Not so much from the markets. I mean, I could have gone nuts, but to be honest, like I said, it was so chaotic that it was impossible to see everything. And that was probably a good thing, because if I had time and space, I probably would have spent quite a bit more. So I hope you enjoyed having a look through some of the treasures I found today. What would you have picked these up as well? I mean, what was the one thing that you think you would have not been able to leave behind? For me, I still think it's the kittens on the needlebook, which I absolutely love. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.